In this video, we're going to look at the different graphs and charts we can use in Microsoft Excel. So graphs and charts are a visual way of representing data in our worksheets. The different charts that we can use are the pie chart, the line chart, bar chart, and a column chart. So I'm going to start firstly with the pie chart. So a pie chart is used to show proportions. So each portion of data is viewed as a slice of the overall pie. For example, the pie chart I'll show you in a moment shows you the percentage of people who like red, green, blue, black and white. Pie charts are really good for displaying data for around 6 categories or fewer. You don't want too many categories, otherwise you'd have that many slices of the pie that you won't be able to actually see what's going on. So to do that, we start off by highlighting the data we want. Now you want to include the headings, so colour and percentage, because it adds it in. It saves a little bit of work because it adds it into the chart for us rather than have to write it ourselves. We go to Insert. You can look at the charts here, so you can see I've got the column or bar chart there. I've got a line graph, scatter graph, and so on. And here I've got a pie chart, so I can click that, and I can choose whether I want a 2D pie, a 3D pie, or a donut. So I'm going to click 2D pie. But with this menu, what's quite useful is that if you mouse over, you see it actually shows you what it's going to look like, and you can see what's most appropriate. So I'm going to go with a 2D pie, nice and easy, and it creates our chart. Okay, so what we can do next is either pressing the plus here or clicking add chart element. We can add in things. So if we want to put a chart title and want to move it around, we can do that. We can just change it like that, so we can say percentage of people who like colours. I might want to add a legend, so I'll put that on the right, and it tells me what the different colours mean. I might want to add on things like data labels, so I might want to stick on the percentage, so it says what percentage of each one, so you've got it there. And that's pretty much it for pie charts, and you can change the colours and things however you want it to be. You can also go to quick layout and it adds things in automatically. However, if you've been asked to do it a specific way, then you need to actually add in the things yourself. As you can see, I can go ahead and do that for the other bits of data as well. So I'll have a 3D pie for that one. You see, you can also pull out individual slices of the pie as well. So you want to say that this is the most important one or whatever. Be careful when you're dragging things about, because you can move things around like that. So I'll move that out of the way, make it a bit smaller, get out of the way. You got the year born and percentage as well. So I'll do the donut one. And I'll do a normal pie chart for this one. Again, I can pull out slices and change how it looks. The next chart we're going to look at is a bar or a column chart. So these are used when you want to count data or compare data against another set of data. So for example, you might want to display how many people have got a bike or car or something like that. Or in this case, we're looking at a chart to compare which people bought hamburgers over cheeseburgers. So same process again. We highlight the data we want, go insert, we're going to go to bar or column, and you can see we've got our data now. We've got some things that we added on there, but we don't have things like chart title, so it's really important that when you create these, you actually have a chart title. So it might be bar chart to compare who bought cheese or plain burgers, something like that. Again, you want to add in your axis titles, so you might want to put in we've got a chart title already, so I might want to put a data label on there if you want to, so you can tell your numbers. You want to put your, so I've got one title there, so I can say days of the week. number of burgers sold, and that's about all you really need. So you've got our labels on there if you need them, a little bit better if it's bigger, and you've got your title and your axes labelled. It's really important that you have all those features, whether you're drawing it hand drawn or you're in an exam situation, you're doing this, it's really important to put your titles and your axes on, especially if it asks you to. Now the next one we're going to do is a line graph. Now a line graph is used when you're trying to show a trend over a period of time, such as rainfall, temperature, anything like that. A line graph is really important, so I might go for this one here. So I'm just going to do the temperatures, insert a line graph, and again, just like the other ones, you can add in things like your various axes titles. You want to put a trend line in like that, and you can put in most different things that you would in the chart. So we've got temperature, months, something like that. So that is your line graph. So another thing that you might want to do as well is you might want to have multiple pieces of data. So I'll just get rid of this one. So one thing you can do is when we want to put all this into one big chart, I could do a line graph like that, and that works fine. But if you go to on here, pull this menu out, you can go to a combination. So you might have the rainfall, showing the rainfall percentages, and comparing the two temperatures. And you can choose whichever one you want, so it might be that one to be bar or column. I mean, I think I'll stick with column like that because it looks better. So you've got your temperatures, and you've got your rainfall, and you can choose how you want those to look. So I've got rainfall on there, and then I've got the temperatures. So that's how I want it to look, and then you can start adding on obviously your axes again, just like before, your data labels, and everything like that. So that's a combination of obviously a line graph and a bar chart or column chart. Hopefully you found that useful and it was helpful, and write something in the comments if there's anything I've missed off that you'd like me to add in.